my side. Somewhere lost in the shadows of space and time, so far from me, I can see you. So near to me, I can sense you with me as I walk alone in life. You are part of me, like I am part of you, just lost in time.
You are hiding from my sight, somewhere lost in the shadows of space and time, so far from me, I can't see you. So near to me, I can sense you with me as I walk alone in life. You are part of me, like I am part of you, just lost in time.
You are part of me, like I am part of you, just lost in time. You are part of me, like I am part of you, just lost in time. Lost in time.
Dancing with Death. The missing part of me. You are hiding from my sight, somewhere lost in the shadows of space and time, so far from me, I can't see you, so near to me, I can sense you with me as I walk alone in life. You are part of me, like I am part of you, just lost in time. Blake Alexander was never prouder or happier to dance with his wife Anatase than at that moment. But what he didn't know, he was being watched by a man with envious eyes who wanted his wife for their own. "Hello Blake," said the owner of the eyes, John Taylor, the human ambassador to Andromeda 3. "Hi Jack," said Blake, stopping dancing. Anna smiled amiably at her husband's friend. "Hello," said Anna. "Hello Anna," said Jack, smiling. "I'm looking forward to our fishing trip," said Blake, smiling happily. "It's all he talks of," said Anna, a little bored by her husband's enthusiasm for the fishing trip with his friend Jack. "Nice to hear," said Jack, smiling. "Hello John, how have you been? Not seen you since you came back from Andromeda 3, said the Emperor of the Universe Fred, who he knew as Blake's grandfather. "Good, sire," said Jack, bowing to Fred. "Hello Anna, Blake, you look happy Blake," said Fred. "I'm going fishing this weekend with Jack on his boat," said Blake. "Oh nice, he likes boats," said Fred, smiling. "We're going to fish at Phillip Island," said Blake happily. "Enjoy yourselves," said Fred, wandering off to dance with Anna, his best friend. Later that week, Blake jumped aboard Jack's small fishing boat. "Ahoy, Captain," said Blake happily. Jack laughed as if it was funny to him. He thought Blake was an idiot. He didn't even like him. Jack only saw him as something to bring him what he wanted, Anna. They fished for a while. Blake caught only some seaweed, but he was happy about it. He was enjoying fishing and the company and the experience. So when Jack brought out beer, the usual non-drinker thought he would be all right taking a drink. They drank until Blake had passed out. When Blake had, Jack put on a life jacket and scuttled the boat and threw Blake overboard without a life jacket to drown. Jack was saved, and Blake was thought to have drowned in the wreck. Days later, Jack met Blake's now widow at a political forum. She was sad and missed her husband a lot. Jack cautiously spoke to Anna, telling her his cover story. She had no other reason but to trust him. He knew she was a person who would remarry as widows of her nature and people did commonly. He thought he should ask her soon, before someone else did. "Anna," said Jack nervously. "What is it, Jack?" asked Anna. "Anna, I know I am only human," said Jack. "I know you are just a human, but you shouldn't feel bad about it," said Anna. "I don't," said Jack defensively. "That's good," Anna said. "No, I am asking to marry you, Anna," said Jack. "Well, what is your answer?" Anna looked shocked and angry. "Never," shouted Anna, bursting into tears. She stormed off to be counseled by her friend Fred, Blake's grandfather. Days later, Blake was found walking into another forum by the confused Jack. "Blake," said Jack, walking up to him, shocked to see him alive with Anna. "Yes," said Blake, "I was saved, and I was hurt badly. My doctor looked after me." "Did your wife know you weren't dead?" said Jack. "No, he wasn't very pretty. They kept it from me," said Anna. "I am sorry I asked for your wife's hand now," said Jack. Jack had an idea. "Can I offer you two a dinner to apologize for asking for your wife's hand?" said Jack, thinking on his feet. "Okay," said Blake. The couple were happy to be together again, and all was well. The next day, they went to Jack's home to eat. After the meal, Blake fell gravely ill and died. It seemed he was poisoned. While Jack was on a walk, a voice calling his name behind him startled him. He looked around and saw the Emperor and Blake's son, Prince Lakelandite. "Hello, what brings you out this hour?" asked Jack. It was late. "Blake died," said the Emperor sadly. "Oh, no, how? When?" asked Jack, pretending to be shocked. "He died this afternoon. The witness says he was poisoned," said Lakelandite. "Witness?" muttered Jack, shocked. "You were seen putting rat poison in his coffee when he visited your house," said Lakelandite. The Emperor looked angry but stayed silent. "Your witness is a liar." "Who were they?" demanded Jack. Out of thin air appeared a swirling portal and out of it stepped a man. "I saw you," said the man. The mere sight of the man scared the life out of Jack. "You," said Jack, knowing he was indeed caught. "Do your job, necromancer," said the Emperor. Jack realized who Lakelandite was. He was the serial killer of bad people, the necromancer. Lakelandite said, "My pleasure. Slaying his father's killer." "You can go home now, timekeeper, Gramps," said Lakelandite. Later in the afterlife. "Welcome to hell," a man Jack recognized said to him in a dramatic tone. "What the hell?" said Jack to the man. "Welcome to my realm," said Blake. "Am I in hell?" asked Jack, scared. "Yes," snapped back Blake. "Are you here to torture me?" asked Jack. "No, I am here to judge you," said Blake. "This is hell," Jack said. "I told you it was," said Blake. "Do they usually have the victim judge the killer?" asked Jack. "No, I'm not usually murdered," Blake said. "What?" said Jack, puzzled. I am the judge of the dead, said Blake. How? Said Jack. You don't know why I was deposed as Emperor of the Solar System, said Blake. I just got back from Andromeda 3, said Jack. A Grim Reaper walked into the room with a doctor's bag. The sample result came back. It's rat poison, Mortimer, said the Reaper. What's wrong with him? Asked the Reaper, looking at Jack as if he was mad. He's never seen a doctor before, said Blake, amused. What is that? Asked Jack. My assistant, said Blake. Your assistant? Said Jack. What are you? King of the Grim Reapers, you murdered the wrong man. He dies only to come back to life, said the Reaper, laughing. You do what? Jack said. I can't stay dead, said Blake. Everyone knows that, scoffed the Reaper. Why did you disappear? We thought you died, asked Jack. I woke up drowning. After the boat sank when I was poisoned, I died and came back to life, said Blake. Blake judged his killer. The next day, Blake returned to the living world alive again. No one batted an eyelash, as he was a known living dead man who had died and returned to life many times in public view. Blake and Anna arrived early to a political forum and ball the next day. Lakelandite and Fred were happy to see him. Welcome back to the land of the living, said Lakelandite when he saw him. Thank you, boy, Blake replied. Nice to see you back, Blake, said Fred. Thanks, Gramps, said Blake. Go dance you too. Enjoy yourselves, Fred told them. Blake and Anna danced the night away at the ball. All was right in the world, and they were happy again.
Dead men tell no tales, so they say. Dead men tell no tales. If you listen carefully, you can hear their wails. They can't hear them. Dead men tell no tales, so they say. Dead men tell no tales. Dead men tell no
Dead men tell no tales, so they say. Dead men tell no tales. If you listen carefully, you can hear their wails. They can't hear them. Dead men tell no tales, so they say. Dead men tell no tales. Dead men tell no
Dead men tell no tales, so they say. Dead men tell no tales. If you listen carefully, you can hear their wails. They can't hear them. Dead men tell no tales, so they say. Dead men tell no tales. Dead men tell no
Dead men tell no
tales.
tales, so they say. Dead men tell no tales. If you listen carefully, you can hear their wails. They can't hear them. Dead men tell no tales, so they say. Dead men tell no tales. Dead men tell no
Dead men tell no tales, so they say. Dead men tell no tales. If you listen carefully, you can hear their wails. They can't hear them. Dead men tell no tales, so they say. Dead men tell no tales. Dead